Hey guys, Chef Yak here. Today I want to talk about one of the most essential components in espresso, grind size. Guys, so what is grind size? So grind size is how fine or how coarse your coffee is. And you can adjust that based on your grinder settings, whether it be in a machine like this or it be on a grinder like this over here. So grind size is definitely one of the most complex things to understand and implement when you're making coffee, but I'm gonna try to break it down for you and make it as simple as possible. So, one thing you really have to understand is the finer your beans are, the slower the coffee will flow out. So for example, like you grind, you do your your puck prep and everything, you stick it in here and you press the button and it's coming out slowly. That's because the beans are fine enough that it's coming out slower. And if you were to increase the grind size, if you were to make it coarser, the coffee would start coming out faster, the flow of coffee. And one other thing that you have to understand in the flow of coffee is that the dose also matters. So if you have 19 grams in your basket, it's gonna come out slower than if you had 16 grams. And usually I like to weigh my dose so that I can really focus on my grind size. So because basically if you're not weighing anything, you don't know if it's the dose affecting, if it's the grind size. So what I like to do is I usually weigh out. I would take my portafilter, I would grind, and I would weigh out 18 grams of coffee in here. And I would do all my puck prep and everything, stick it in there. And if the flow of coffee if it's coming out too slow, then I would increase the grind size. If it's coming out too fast, then I would decrease the grind size. So I want to do like a hands-on experience for you guys here, so you see how I'm actually in the process of fixing my grind size. Alright, so this shot that I pulled here, it pulled a little bit too fast. It was, I did a 1-to-2 ratio where I weighed 18 grams and I got about 36 grams out. And that came out in about 19 or 20 seconds. So in my opinion, that's too fast. And to combat that, I'm going to come over here to my grinder and I'm going to go down a setting, and I could even go one more, but I think I'll stick to this one. But I went down because my shot went too fast and I want it to come out slower. So I'm going down, and then my next shot I'm going to try to, I think 30 seconds, like I said. I'm gonna go down, do everything, stick it in here, and I'm gonna try to make my 36 grams come out in 30 seconds. Hey guys, if you enjoyed any of the products that I use in this video, go check out my link in bio. You'll see all of them on there. If you want to see my previous video on a tutorial on the Breville Barista Pro, go check that out. And if you have any questions in the comments, I'd be happy to answer them.